deserves the most blame for the Lakers' slow start?
Well, first of all, injuries to LeBron James, that's an obvious thing. You can point to Anthony Davis, but I'm going to look at Frank Vogel. And let me say this to my man, Charles Barkley. You know, he does a phenomenal job. He is a friend. I love him very, very dearly, and he knows that. There are times we respectfully disagree. This is one of those times. You can talk about them old-ass geezers, to quote you directly, Charles Barkley, all you want to. What I'm looking at is the 29th ranked defense in the National Basketball Association, and there's only 30 teams. You are giving up 113 points a game. I do agree with you that Frank Vogel, for the most part, is a terrific coach. He is a champion. Under no circumstances am I advocating, Swagoo, Molly, that Frank Vogel be fired. Nothing like that. What I'm saying is the Laker brand is a different brand. Period. You can try to wiggle your way around it all you want to. Stan Van Gundy, during the telecast last night, said it best. Nobody is saying that it's fair for the heat to be brought down on Frank Vogel, particularly this early when you consider the squad that was assembled and how much time it's going to take for them to learn to play together, LeBron James being injured and all of that stuff. We all get the fact that there are mitigating circumstances surrounding the situation. But it doesn't take away from the fact that the Laker brand is the Laker brand. There are expectations that come with being a member of the Lakers organization. And when you have LeBron James and Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis on the same squad, no one expects you to be the 29th ranked defense in the NBA. And more importantly, nobody expects you to be battling to be a 500 team. And if that continues, you ain't going to just get rid of Russell Westbrook. You damn sure ain't getting rid of AD or LeBron James. So what are you going to do? You're going to hold someone accountable, and that someone is going to be the coach. Rob Pelinka ain't give up being an agent to fire himself. Jeannie Buss didn't take a brother to court and get controlling interest of the team and what have you completely and to get him out of there because she always had basically controlling interest to some degree, but she was just honoring her father's wishes. But she's always been one of the board of governors. She didn't do all of this to fight with her brother in order to sit back and accept and embrace mediocrity when the Clippers are beating you without Kawhi Leonard, when you've got the Utah Jazz, one of the best teams, when the Phoenix Suns are the reigning defending Western Conference champions, looking to elevate themselves, not getting any worse, and the Warriors are already one of the top two teams in the NBA, and Klay Thompson hasn't even come back yet. So Charles Barkley, you can say what you want. I get where you're coming from. You are right when you talk about it ain't fair to Frank Vogel. That much is true. But it is nothing wrong with people pointing out the obvious. This is the Laker brand. And there's a certain level of expectations that come with being a Los Angeles Laker. They ain't living up to it. And I said it before, and I'm going to say it again, Swagoo. If Frank Vogel and the Los Angeles Lakers don't get this together by the end of the month, I don't expect him to be the coach of the Los Angeles Lakers within the next 6 or 7 weeks. I think he's going to be gone. I ain't wishing for it. I'm not calling for it. I happen to respect Frank Vogel profoundly. He's a champion and did a hell of a job a couple of years ago. But since that time, the Lakers have been a shell of themselves. And Laker Nation and Jeannie Buss, they ain't going to stand for this because that's not who they are. That's not inside information. That's not sources telling me anything. I'm saying watching the Lakers and covering the NBA the way that I have for the last quarter century plus, the Lakers don't do business like that.
Right.
And Frank Vogel better recognize that.
Let's get to Marcus,
period.
and then I have some questions for you, Stephen A.
Well, the point is, S.A., you got a classic case, because I agree with Chuck about bringing the heat on Frank Vogel from a basketball standpoint. But to your point, this is a classic case of low man on the damn totem pole. Yeah. That's all this boiled down to. If it's going bad and something needs to change, to your point, it ain't going to be the three superstars that they brought in. There will be no moves made to this roster. Now, when we start talking about responsibility, that's where I go to the guys that are actually on the floor. I saw Chuck and Shaq talking about it last night with AD. We were all under the impression that AD would be the number one option for the Los Angeles Lakers. When we look at basketball contextually on the floor, it is not working out. And thank God that LeBron James decided to take care of his body way better than most of players we've ever seen in their career, and he can go out and have nights like this. But I'm with them on this particular situation. AD is going to have to play better. We could focus on Vogel, and I 100% understand what you're saying. Low man on the totem pole, just like I said. But let's not get so diluted in this Frank Vogel talk that we lose the optics of what we're actually seeing. Man, Anthony Davis had 7 points at halftime.
Ridiculous.
7 points.
On 5 shots.
On 5 shots. And then ended with, 15 or 17 points. And LeBron and Russ had to end up with 30 and 24 in order for the Lakers to win the game. So I don't want to shift all of the conversation to Frank Vogel when we talk. I'm on record for saying I think Anthony Davis is a top 5 player in the NBA. And if the Lakers are going to win a championship, just like we saw him do in the bubble, he's going to have to be the catalyst. So I agree with you, S.A. I understand what you're saying, and I also understand what Chuck is saying. Chuck is saying, I'm going to hold the damn players accountable, and everybody else can talk about Frank Vogel and his position and what the front office will do with the Los Angeles Lakers.
All right.
But the bottom line is, AD has to be a top 5 player if the Lakers are going to have a chance to win a championship.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.